There's a woman on Instagram who recently went viral. Maybe you've seen her. She is so very vulnerably sharing her extreme case of eczema. It's all over her face, her arms, her hands. It's everywhere. She cannot function in her daily life as a mom because her rash is so severe. Even worse, she went to the doctor and the dermatologist, and like all of us who go with an eczema rash, she was prescribed steroids. Now, on top of her eczema, she is experiencing topical steroid withdrawal syndrome. I was inspired to share this episode when I saw one of her latest posts. It was a long table lined with dozens and dozens of products that companies have so generously sent her in response to her story going viral. Everyone wants to help. There were bath salts, oatmeal lotions, ointments, creams, masks, wraps. The rally of support is so beautiful, and I most certainly do not mean this to be negative about any one of these companies. I am sure that there are many of them that are absolutely amazing, but unfortunately, eczema and topical steroid withdrawal syndrome, they are deeper than skin issues alone. It is not just a topical problem. Without getting to the root, the body will never fully heal. If you or your child suffer from an inflammatory skin condition like eczema, you are well aware that Western medicine's go-to solution is steroid creams. The problem with this is that steroid creams and even more natural-based topical products is they don't address the root problem behind your eczema rash. They don't address why you have that eczema. The steroids may work, the rash may go away, but essentially, steroid topical treatments are a bandaid. They work by quieting the body down when really your body doesn't want to be quieted down. It developed a rash in the first place because something is wrong and it is asking you for help. When you band-aid the deeper problem with topical treatments, you miss the opportunity to really listen and heal. And most times, your body will scream at you louder. It will develop other symptoms. After topical steroid treatments, over time, many people, especially children, develop something called topical steroid withdrawal syndrome, also known as TSWS. Other names for it are also topical steroid addiction or red skin syndrome. This is a condition that occurs when you develop withdrawal symptoms after discontinuing the use of topical steroids. These symptoms often manifest as redness, burning, itching, and flaking of your skin. And they can be really severe and last a really long time. Topical steroid withdrawal typically occurs when you have been using topical steroids for an extended period of time, but in a lot of cases in children, it isn't uncommon for it to happen after just one prescription. I will forever be here to shout that steroid creams are not the answer. Your skin is a direct reflection of your gut health. If your gut is imbalanced and full of bad bacteria, pathogens, yeast, mold, or parasites, you will develop an inflamed rash. The answer is to heal the gut, to go inward and heal from the inside. But if you skip this and you mask the problem with topical treatments, your body will figure out a way to communicate louder with you. Some people, in a response to this, develop steroid withdrawal syndrome. Some develop hormone issues. Some children develop behavioral or mood or developmental issues. Sleep typically goes to heck, and your immune system will become very compromised. Something else we need to talk about is your topical microbiome and how important it is to only use topical products that are microbiome friendly. Steroid creams are not. They are like tarping off a moldy area of your house and moving on as if everything is all good now. You never really addressed the mold, you covered it up, and you're moving on. That mold is going to continue growing throughout your house and wreaking problems. Just because you covered it up doesn't mean it went away, doesn't mean that it's fixed. You can't just paint over mold. You can't slap a tarp over mold. You can't just slather a steroid cream on your skin and expect your body to fully heal. Just because that rash goes away doesn't mean the body has healed. And this is why more symptoms will come on. This is why you may experience withdrawal when the steroid goes away, because your body never healed. To heal your internal and topical microbiome, you need to kill the bad bacteria, pathogens, yeast, mold, or parasites that are in your body while also replenishing the good bacteria. This can be done with my woman's and my children's gut rebalance kits and the Balanced Bacteria Skincare Kit. Additionally, you will need to eliminate the foods that feed these bad bacteria, pathogens, yeast, mold, and parasites. Healing is a commitment. There is no question that in many regards, slapping on a bandaid like a steroid cream is way easier, up front at least. Eventually, that bandaid will fail though, and your healing journey will be unnecessarily longer and harder than it needed to be. With the purchase of my rebalance kits, you will get free access to my course where you will learn all about these foods that you need to avoid. This will help starve the gunk in your body while the supplements do their magic. The combination is unlike any other healing protocol I have ever seen. And this is why only keeps tripling in size month after month after month. It's tripling because rebalancing works. And I wish I could reach this woman so badly on Instagram because I am 100% confident that it would heal not only her eczema, but also her topical steroid withdrawal syndrome, all without any negative side effects. I have probably received 10, 15 messages from you forwarding me her page saying, can you help her? I know you can help. I know you can help. You have gone through the rebalance and, you so kindly say, I've messaged her. I told her about you. I told you about her. And I could send her a box. I absolutely could. And I generously would share. But she's inundated with so many different products. I don't think that it would make a difference. She needs to learn. She needs to learn this side, the internal side behind rashes. Maybe this episode will amazingly reach her, and I hope it does. I'm glad that it reached you and you have the awareness. Maybe you or someone in your family is struggling from an eczema rash right now, or maybe it comes on in years from now, but you know what to do. If you are struggling, please check out the links in the show notes or send me a DM on Instagram. I would love to connect with you and share my heart that is overflowing with hope for you. No matter how severe your symptoms are or how long you've been struggling, as time goes on, more and more women share their healing stories, and I'm continuously blown away with the impact Only is making. You and your child can heal. Thank you for being here. I'll be back next week. Thank you for joining me in today's episode of Follow Your Gut. If we don't know each other, I'm Juniper Bennett. I'm the founder and CEO of Only Organics, a supplement and education brand focused on women and children's gut health. I will have all the resources mentioned in today's episode linked in the show notes for you. I would love to connect with you. You can find me on Instagram at Only Organics. That's ONLE ORGANICS. And make sure to subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Lastly, it's important for you to know that the information shared on this podcast is based on my personal experiences and research. Please always trust your own inner voice of wisdom and your healthcare professional. Until next time.